who might probably be watching this later. Um, Altered just came and literally just got the Trial by Frost booster packs. Mark and I went in on a couple of them, obviously. So we're going to open up one of them and, see what kind of cards we get. Uh, Hope everyone's having a good Friday. As a reminder, I have dogs, and a package just got here. So also we played Lords of Waterdeep last night, and literally I just pushed all of that to the side so that I could open these. I guess I'll at least do a couple over here, but long term I'm not going to. So if you're new to Altered, you have a hero that you pick, and the heroes, at least in the beginning, there were 3 or 4 heroes per faction. This one is a Axiom hero. That's why it says it down there. Each hero has a different like effect that they do, and then at least for the time being, each hero has how many you can have in your reserve and how many you can have in your landmarks, and they're always been 2-2, but maybe that'll change. Oh, look at that with a Heimdall. That's cool. Play me in an expedition. If it moves forward, I go to reserve during rest. That's new. Exhausted resupply. Put the top card of your deck in reserve, then exhaust it. You may play exhausted characters from your reserve in my expedition. This is going to be tricky. Also, it's gear. Hmm. So, the way I usually sort all of my cards when I'm opening them is by, well, with this one, I do it by type and then by like cards and then heroes. So we'll put Axiom over here. It's not all going to be on screen. Ooh. It's Jack Frost. May exhaust their card in reserve. So clearly, exhausting things in reserve is going to be a thing for this set. If you have 2 more cards in reserve, I gain 1 boost and fleeting. This is a faction that I really want to try and get more into, but I just didn't maybe get the cards for it in the last like 4 or 5 sets that I bought. Dong Deshen. Hmm. Who is a blizzard? Send to reserve each character from target expedition, then exhaust them. Ooh, that's expensive. Oh, so another thing, if you're new to Altered, the top card or the top number here is the cost to play it from your hand, and then the bottom number here is to play it from reserve. So obviously, this is a very expensive card, regardless. And then these are the altered cards. So you see how they're both a part of the same faction, but this one has this little blue symbol up here, which lets you know that it's rare and has different stats or something different about it. Uh, so the normal one, if you have 2 or more cards in reserve, I gain 1 boost in fleeting. Upgraded one, if you have 2 or more cards in reserve, I gain 2 boosts in fleeting. So same price, same stats, but this one has 2 boosts instead of 1. And then also you're looking at the oh, like any of the things could be different. Like it could be attack stats or whatever else stats. Oh, this is cool. Mobile Armory. So this is also I forget what they're called, but this one is from a different faction. That's why it makes Ordis Recruit, which isn't a part of the Ymir, I think it is, faction. See Ordis. If my expedition is behind, create an Ordis recruit 111 soldier my expedition for each bureaucrat. Ooh, this is gonna be great, my bureaucrat deck. Also, this is new. If my expedition's behind, hasn't been a thing that I've seen before. Also, just forgot about that. Altered uses QR code, so I have to do these like face down. But the other thing is this little rare foiler that they have. That's how you get your cards foiled. So let me just flip these over real quick. Luckily, I caught it on the first break. Or maybe I'll just have them all off screen. So apologies for a minute. Wow, this is a strong card. Well, it can be. This dragon shade thing. Lyra is the faction I like the least. Lyra or Lyra, whatever it is. Ooh, look at this card. You may have me gain fleeting if you do another. Oh, that's cool. Especially for the whatever that faction is. I like that they're using the values specifically. So like this one, it uses the mountain value because that's a new thing in this. Well, it's not a new thing, but it focuses on the mountains. Veilmon. Cooldown. Send target character to reserve, then exhausted. Exhausted cards can't be played and have no support abilities. So that's cool because normally when they're exhausted, you just really either use them for their support. Why isn't this focusing? There we go. Oh, so there's the altered version of the card that we just saw. Hypothermia. Ooh. Oh, and then there's Boda. Nothing special. I hate their sleeves the most. I mean, their packaging. This is strong. Eat me energy bars. So are Axiom like the North Pole elves, like the Santa Claus factory? This increases your reserve. That's cool. Flutter of moths. That's good. So I'm gonna cut back real quick. Just looking at this, this would be good if you're playing with the bureaucrats because a lot of time with the bureaucrat deck, you end up being behind. So this would allow you to get some benefit from it. Ooh. I feel like moths are going to be a thing in here because, yeah, mana moth, which I don't know what that is. I have to hope that we get one. This is very good. Hmm. Uh-oh. So these are the legendary cards. Oh, it's an otter. Anyway, these are legendary cards. You see how they have like full art and the text behind them are well, I said legendary. These are unique cards because each one of these that you get is unique. So even if you got another Repotter Otter, it's unlikely to have the same exact layout of stats like this does, or same abilities even. Cool. And then these are played for when you do drafts or sealed. You can use these just to have mana. Basically, it just becomes something goes straight into your reserve. Hmm. This little arrow here means when played from anywhere, so either from reserve or from hand. These stats are pretty good. We saw Heimdall before. This is cool. This is going to be very good for the bureaucrat deck. I need to find what these mana moths like. I haven't gotten a single mana moth token yet, and that kind of worries me. Obviously, the worry is very short lived because we have between Mark and I, we have 6 booster boxes. So roll a die, then target a character. On a 4 gains anchored, 1 to 3 gains asleep. Ooh, pretty good. Veilmon. Sounds like a Digimon. 10 or more mana orbs. I am gigantic. That's cool. And then, just as a reminder, once they actually have their system up and going, you scan in these foiler cards, and then you can pick any rare card that you have in your collection, add this to it, and then I guess purchase the foiled version of the card. There's Jack Frost again. I like this dragon shade thing that they have. It seems like all of the, or I think I've seen 2 factions so far that use that. Also, this cooldown thing is kind of cool. So like usually if I played this, it would go into my reserve and then I could play it again immediately for another mana. But with this one, I play it and then it's exhausted, so I can't play it again until the next turn. So it's kind of a countermeasure, I guess. Moth to a flame. I need to find about these moths, man. I'm real curious. Oh, they got a dog. He's gonna be great for the bureaucrats. I'm excited for my bureaucrat deck if you haven't figured it out. I'm a rock. Is this a, oh, it's an animal. Looks like it might be a dragon. Or are those like mountains behind it? This is good. It's 2 less. When another character joins my expedition, sacrifice it, and I gain 1 boost. Change target spell in your hand. Well, at least here's the dragon shade that I keep saying. Still looking for the what's that thing called? Mana moth. Actually, I don't care. I'm just gonna leave these there. Three or more base statistics of 0 when characters you control. Wow. Again, another bureaucrat card. So when played from hand, it goes straight to reserve, but when it goes to reserve, it gets exhausted. Oh, they have a new Orders Recruit token. That's cool. Hey, look who it is again. I'll tell you what. This one's going to be really good for my... I have a Druid plant deck. This will be good. This is cool. And what's funny? Oh, it's Elsa. This is funny. So like this card, send to reserve target character with no statistic over 3. This one costs 7, but you could send it to reserve. So that's why that could be strong. I love that they have more bureaucrat cards in here. Oh, look, it's Dong Deshen. Oh, look, it's a mana moth. Oop. I like it. Looks cute. One of the things I can say for sure, obviously, I need to get music set up for these little rando streams. Here's one of the other Lyra characters. Oh, look at Scotty. Gibble. Ooh, create a brass bug. I like this. This is so cute. Oh, it's another cute one. Ooh, I got legendary. You'll see in a minute. Or a unique, I should say. And these I definitely have to make sure I keep closed or hidden. It's not a unique, obviously. It's a rare. And then a common card. It's freebies for anyone. So in theory, if you're motivated enough, you can scan the QR codes that I'm showing you all. But you know, if that's something you want to do. Oh, so it's Elsa, and then so I feel like they're like likening things to Frozen as I look at this Icebound Peak. Leshy. I was trying to look at her arm there. I couldn't see if it was like cut off, but that's her hand. Ooh, Balanska. Belasenka. All right. Here's a rare Yeti. And here is a legendary Yeti. So let's see the differences. So it's a 4-3 instead of a 3-4, but it's all threes. And you may have me gain a sleep. You may have me gain a sleep. Another character joins expedition, I gain 1 boost. Another character joins expedition. If I'm in that, target character gains 1 boost. Oh, so I can choose who gets a boost with this one. And also it has a support ability. And then there's also the new locations that they have. So that's cool. It's the artwork that's on the box there, but without the whole stuff. I'm just going to go through ones that we've seen before a little quicker. This is cool though. Also, I've noticed that there's another card that has a messenger. I wonder if that's going to start getting like referenced. Also, look at this. Like that. Snoozer Shroom. That's cool. And it's a blue. Love it. Rallying Call. It's like a robot. Oh, here's another location. So basically, you can just add these into, or swap them out, because there's only 3 locations per game. And I'm pretty sure they all use the same stat. Like, I don't think you can just get locations that are all, like, you know, water or something. Oh, here's another. Icebound Taiga. I like that they have a lot more of these things that are like permanents for a little bit. Oh, look at that. It also has Anchored, the deep shade that this thing summons. Damn, this looks cool. Pamola. Looks like a moose. And I like how they're different. So for this one, it doesn't summon the shade and it gains Anchor. This one, it summons the shade and then you get to return a card from your reserve to your hand. And this one lets you draw a card after you summon it. And then continuing the Frozen theme, I'm lost in the woods. Entire character to reserve. If it wasn't in forest, its controller draws a card or discard target permanent. And then a very cool looking update to the Brass Bug. I'm so excited to play this. This is cool. Oh, it's the Repotter Otter that I have the legendary of, or the unique of. Also, what's this like shopping thing that Lyra has going on? Because there was that energy bar that they had, I think. When I leave the expedition zone, if I was fleeting, draw a card. So basically, the second time, or if someone adds fleeting to it. Ortis Liaison. Sleight of Hand. So. Sneezer Shroom. And a common foiler. I'll clean this up for a minute. Hold on. a few more over here, so give me a quick minute to reset everything. Rolling in the mill. All right. I thought they were going to update the artwork for like the snow theme and all that, but looks like they didn't. Look at these boots. They look cool as hell. This is good. There's that sneezer shroom. Oh, the match girl. That's sad. There's the hound. Looks cool as hell. Oh, look, here's the upgrade of those boots. Resupply, and then character loses fleeting at the end. Eros. You may immediately play a character for 3, and it gains anchored. Oh, it's an upgraded Elsa. You may exhaust target card in your reserve. And another Mana Moth. I was kind of hoping the Mana Moth would have some kind of stat, but yeah. I like that Lyra or Ysmir has some way of summoning stuff, especially like little things that you could sacrifice, since one of their decks works off of sacrificing. Kojo and Boda. Or Buddha. Scotty. Ooh. They wanted to make sure I got my common cards foiled, so I'm real excited for that. I know that they delayed opening the store. I don't remember what it was for, but I'm hoping that they're going to have it soon. One of the other reasons that I really like this game is that obviously the whole premise of it is that like you're leading an expedition with a companion. I just like that a lot of the companions are like animals or like robots and stuff. I like the idea of having like a little partner. You may exhaust target card in an opponent's reserve, then roll a die. When you roll 1 of 3 this way, the opponent targets a card in your reserve and exhausts it. I'm a rock. It's a weird ass creature. Ooh, a moth lantern. I'm gonna make a Both deck. I know that much. I'll try my best to do one, I should say. Each player may put a card from their hand in reserve to draw a card. That's cool. And then we have another location. Just a location? No? All right. Well, I'll leave them out so we can see. Arjun. Sneezer Shroom. Sleight of hand. Eros. Little Match Girl. Magic Beans. Oh, so I just now realized this has to go in an expedition. If it moves forward, I go to reserve during the rest. So basically, this modifies not only target character, but then the expedition that it's in. There's the Hound. I want to see the upgraded version of the Hound, see if he's cool or not. That's a new one. Benzaitine. Benzaiten. If my expedition's behind, draw a card. Oh, this is good. So the base one gets a boost when they gain a sleep. This one getting anchored is awesome. Tiny Jail. And a foil. So I think so far we've gotten 2 or 3 legendary uniques. Another green hero. Some Magic Beans. Moving things around. Snowball Commando. I don't know why I said that weird. Amarok. Darren Porter. Oh, this is new. When my expedition moves forward due to green or forest, you may sacrifice me to draw a card. And here's Elsa again. Here's that cool messenger I want. Oh, wait, no, this one's different. Uh-oh. Demeter. Oh, that's the next card. Oh, that's cool as hell. Usually you can't pick things multiple times. So Demeter is there. Player character gains anchored. If I'm in forest, I am eternal. That's cool as hell. And then the foiler. I'm not going to cry if someone grabs like a foiler or a hero or a token. You know, I'll cry if it's a unique foiler, but if it's just anything else, I don't really care that much. Otter Potter. or Potter Otter. There's that ad again. Store Fit. Oh, they got Persephone too. Obviously, I look at the cards next and I'm about to pull. Here's a normal Benzitin. Oh. Gibble. This is cool. The Nilam Withered Tree. You may exhaust a card in reserve. You may exhaust me. When you exhaust a card in reserve, you may exhaust me to create a mana moth illusion in target position. I don't know why this one says I don't gain fleeting, because I thought all landmarks were permanent. And one of the new recruits. Freeze. I like this. The Match Girl, the upgraded Match Girl, has a nice little ability there. If the expedition facing me is in forest, it can only move forward due to forest. All right. Jesus, I think we're only halfway through. Here's another location. This looks really cool. And luckily, they are different. So like this one only has one forest, this one only has one mountain. Lost in the woods. Is this the Three Little Piggies? Oh, it is. Discard another card from your reserve if you do target character again. This is strong. Moth to a Flame. Oh, here's a new card for me at least. There's another cool ass energy bar. And here's the special Persephone. My region and the region of the expedition facing me are... Ooh, that's nice. I still don't get why these landmarks don't get fleeting. I don't get it. I don't know. Someone smarter than me can tell me. Lord Kelvin. Looks like Santa Claus. Arcolano Milk. The character joins my expedition and gains 1 boost and fleeting. I don't get this. Again, why is it that they specify landmarks don't get fleeting? If the expedition facing me is in water, it can only move forward due to water. Or I guess ocean. It's a faction. And then here's the dragon shade again. Oh, that's cool. There's the companion zone. And then this is for if you ever get to a final showdown, you both go here. Afanas. I like this target character loses fleeting. Here's that cool chrysalis again. Ah, here's the actual Santa Claus, who's a messenger. Starting with you, each player may immediately play a card with hand cost 3 or lesser for free. Ho, ho, ho. Persephone. And then look at this tree. I like this. We got another companion zone. Maybe they just have these now so that you don't get confused. Like, for instance, now that they have things that go into the permanent area and the things that go onto the expedition, it might just be that they're making sure you know this one goes into your landmark and this one goes on the expedition. But other than that, I can't figure out why they specify the fact that it doesn't gain fleeting and goes into your expedition or your landmark zone. Use on the card, I gain a draw counter. Oh yeah. Oh, and I got a rare Snow Maiden. right, we're getting near the end of this first box. Mark and I will probably do this again, or do this together when he is here to open up all his. Oh, look, there's the larva. I guess I probably saw this before, but still, I like it. Looks cute. Ooh, a Walrus Scout that's rare. You may exhaust target card in reserve. I think the 2 is lower than it normally is. I think normally it's a 3. This one is, I think it's cheaper, but it's also weaker. Oh, and then Mana Convergence. There we go. So for people that might watch this later, normally I record these and then edit them and then upload them. But as you can see from the runtime on this, these things can take like an hour plus to go through all these cards. And that's a lot of editing to just cut out these little like in-betweens that happen in between every pack opening and all that. Is this a faction crossover? Oh no, the other one was a faction crossover. Oh, this will be cool for my bureaucrat deck. It costs 1 or less if there are 2 or more exhausted cards in reserve. Create 3 mana illusion tokens. Distribute it as you choose among any. Oh, that costs 6. That's expensive. So this is a faction crossover. When it's played from reserve, I lose fleeting. And characters in my expedition have all their stats equal to their highest stat. This used to be a well, it's a faction crossover, obviously, because it's sacrifice a robot or permanent if you don't sacrifice me. And then a Dragon Shade. There's Demeter again. There's Heimdall again. There's the Braavos Trailblazer again. Avalanche. Snow Maiden. A Mobile Armory, which looks cool as shit. Also reminds me a lot of StarCraft because the Terrans were able to move their bases around. There's another larva. Dedicated Ensign. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, I got a legend, a unique. And then another cool recruit. Oh, so look at the cool art. Oh, that's the ensign I just opened. There's the energy bar again. Flutter of Moths. Icebound Lake. This sleigh is strong. I like how I got 2 rare faction crossovers for whatever faction the fire one is. Bravos. And then common foiler. All right, here's Arjun and Spike. Santa Claus. Scotty. Rocket Puffin. Yeti. Will of the Wisp. Winter Nova. Ordis Night Warden, which again is going to go straight into my Bureaucrat deck. The Nilhem. Mana Flare. Oh, I finally got the Hound, an upgraded version of the Hound. So the other one was a Basset Hound, and this one looks more like a German Shepherd. Ooh, and a Snow Maiden, a faction crossover Snow Maiden. Oop. I don't know how much of the QR code has to show for it to be. Oop. And that was my alarm. So, apologies if you heard that. My daughter can get more Motrin if need be. Sigmar and Windspan. Sigitsmar. I love this, like, these expedition permanents that go onto expedition zones, because that's really cool. This is also going to go in my Bureaucrat deck. Oh, they got a new Bureaucrat. Ebenezer Scrooge. Darkness is cheap, and that's why Scrooge liked it. Target character you control with hand cost 4 or gains of sleep. 4 or less gains of sleep. Oh my god. Not the Moth Lantern, although this is cool too. This is what's cool. We got Ebenezer Scrooge right after getting Ebenezer Scrooge. Let's see what the other one is. So basic Ebenezer Scrooge, it's a 3/3 with all 3s. And then that sacrifice, or support rather. And then it's a 3/3, all 3s. Cards played from reserve cost 1 more. And still the same support. I like it. Especially since a lot of decks have a play from reserve strategy. Especially Atios. Who's the brown faction? That apparently I haven't gotten anyone from yet. Oh, yeah, how about that? Well, whatever the brown faction is. Axiom. And then at the end of this, we'll get to see all the trash that's piled up. I know that they have lore for like everything that they put out, every pack or season. Damn it, every set that they put out, and I want to read it specifically because I want to see what this dragon is. because it seems like every faction has some kind of way to awaken the dragon. Like, for instance, here it is, Dragon Shade. This is a faction crossover. A rare Jack Frost. But let's look at a unique. What? It's a faction crossover unique. Your hand is empty. Characters you control other than me are tough too. Send me to reserve. That's cool. Common. Still have not gotten an Axiom hero. At noon, exhausted resupply. You may keep one more card in reserve during night if it's exhausted. Ebenezer. Also, for this reprocessor, I'm pretty sure they have another. Like, I know that this art is in the first set, and I'm pretty sure that one just lets you resupply at noon. So this one is cool that lets you exhaust a resupply and also keep an extra card. Here's the Chrysalis of the Moth. Here's the Geyser. That's new, I think. Then you may put me in your mana orbs. That's cool. Oh my jeebus. So also this is cool. I like the Flutter Moth Strong. But you gotta love another unique. If you control 2 or more boosted characters, you may immediately play a character for 3 less. That's amazing. And a recruit. I haven't seen a unique yet that I want to try and build around, because that's something I like to do. Like, find a unique and see if you can make something to make that unique work. I say that, but I think I only have like 2 decks that are specifically geared towards my oh, here's an Axiom hero. Maybe that means I'm gonna get something cool for Axiom in this one. Maybe I'll will it into existence. Spell. Here's the Frost, or the Snow Maiden. Santa Claus. Mana Flare. Floral Prototype. Mobile Armory. Nilam. Scotty. This one's cool. I cost 2 less if you control 3 or more characters. Send target character to reserve, then exhaust it. That's cool. All right, so we're just down to the last 4. Put them here so that way we all know it's about to be done. Here's another Axiom hero. Floral Tent. And then I have a faction crossover Trailblazer. A faction crossover Icebound Tundra. rare Chrysalis or a faction crossover Chrysalis. There's no starter card in reserve. And mana reserve. Or mana convergence. And then there's the Lyra Break the Ice that we just saw the faction crossover for. Scotty. Gibble. There's another Ebenezer. I don't think I ever looked at Dong Deshen. Why is it not focusing right? You know, I think it's because it's seeing the face on that one. Come on, focus. There you go. I didn't realize he was a bureaucrat. That's all I was trying to say. A little match girl. Oh, it's a faction crossover one. Here we go. Another brass bug. All right, the penultimate pack. We get another expedition. Oh, this looks cool. And we haven't gotten this one yet either. So these are the 3 that we've gotten so far. That I have set aside at least. I like this dedicated ensign thing. This is real cool. Especially because this can make the defender hero work a little bit better because it still makes them move forward. I like the rare version of her or them. Ooh, a fire rabbit. Are fire rabbits one of the teams on Avatar, or is it fire badgers or something? All right, last pack. Last pack. An hour and 10 minutes later. Huh, we got another Dragon Shade. And another Sierra. So, Magic Slay. Eat Me Energy Bars. Icebound Hollow. Floral Tent. Another dedicated ensign. Chrysalis. Field reinforcements. Ooh. When a character joins my expedition, it gains 1 boost and fleeting. I like this. When my expedition moves forward due to grass, you may put me in my owner's mana zone. I like this too. Especially since it's a plant, because that's one of the things in my green deck. Exhaust target card in reserve. I don't know. This is cool though. All right. So that's everything. All 36 packs gone through. Like I said, I think I got like 3 to 4 uniques around that. And and I'll let you guys know when we're going to be doing this again. I'll try and do it ahead of time because I'll know when Mark is going to be here, obviously. Until then, bye.